While everyone's playing, having a jolly good time on the tractor, I am back on the Range Rover. My old Bessie. I reckon the tiniest bit of grit has gone down the ignition barrel, and I've had to buy a whole new ignition barrel, and then I find that the sensors in the key don't mesh up with the ignition barrel, and the new key doesn't mesh up with the oh crikey, immobiliser on the gears and on the steering lock, and it has turned into a bloody nightmare, an electrical nightmare. But I have got it working, and now I've got to see if I can remember how it all goes back together. I wonder, I should have made notes or took photos. That's life. Da da da, da da dun 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 da da da. And not too many screws left over, and extra bits that I didn't need. Not too many at all. I am so pleased to get my old bus going. Now there's a lot of people say, oh, never get a Range Rover, but this overall has been fantastic. I have personally done 170,000 miles on it, and it had done 30 before I got it, and it very rarely missed a beat. If it does it again, I'm going to burn it. Here we are in sunny Cyrisham, and we're doing our first H licences, and it's pissing down in the tractor, and the only comfortable person is the guy in the tractor. Is your bread roll getting a bit wet there, Todd? And how are they getting on?
We're doing very, very well.
Speak up, man, speak up. It's like you've got a fucking burger in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes now, look. Look at that, it looks like Brighton Beach coming down here, doesn't it? And they've all learned about just using the thumb. It's all about the thumb. Oh God, it's pissing down. Mind you, to clean it. Nice and slowly down the gear, down the gear, down the gear, down the gear. And that's how it's done. Now I can't say who these people are or where they've come from, because it's all top secret. But it's pissing down. I'm getting back in the car. Look at this.
Sweetie, sweetie, are we off to get my guns?
We are, yes, loads and loads of them.
How exciting!
You can't have the live ones, only the obsolete calibre and the deactivated ones.
Oh.
The others will take probably months to deactivate.
Great.
But, you know, at least we've got them, and we've got them at the right price, I think.
Well, I'm a patient woman, so it's fine. Cheeky.
And now, but beforehand, as you're a patient woman, I want to call in on the H licences, because yesterday was training and they all look pretty damn good. And today we've got the big boss man down there marking them out of 1,000,000. And the idea is to see, well, I'd just like to show my face just to check that they are doing okay, driving the big yellow machine.
In case they bust it.
Oh God, don't even talk about busting it. When we bust a tank doing H licences, we've got a
Not so
yard
bad.
But when we just the tractor, we ain't got no spares.
Tractor. Okay, let's go and see them doing the H test then.
Somewhere round here. You can hardly lose it. Now there's a bunch
I can see a man in a high vis.
Now we mustn't photograph these men in high vis.
No.
Because they're it's all hush hush. Okay, it's all hush hush.
Okay.
So are they all looking
I can see peoples.
Now I don't really want to park in where the tractor's coming, because he might crash into me. So I think I'm going to
stop filming.
One person so far has passed. Well done. Ta-da!
Hey.
What's it feel like to be an H owner?
Oh, it feels amazing.
Good, good. That's the answer we wanted. Now, don't look at the cameras. Don't look at the cameras. Who else has passed? All right, cover your face up. Good. So, what do you think of the big yellow machine?
Yeah, awesome bit of kit. Modern technology, doesn't go wrong.
Yeah.
And first time passed as well. So
unless you broke your thumb, then you'd be knackered.
Yeah, you'd be buggered without a thumb.
It's all about your thumb.
Use your elbow, I suppose, couldn't you?
You know why you did pass, though?
Todd, hero.
You're damn right.
Because of what? Because of our instructor.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it was our instructor?
Good looking.
Yeah. Top man.
Famous.
Really good. Yeah. I said never driven anything like that before.
No.
And to get in it behind the wheel for probably an
Hang
hour.
on, cover your face, cover your face, cover your face, for God's sake, man. Okay. Okay, well, I've got to go now. I've got to pick lots of guns up.
Lovely.
But I'm just so pleased that everybody is doing well. And where is it? Down the other end. And you're serious doing an hour of driving?
Yeah, about an hour.
A whole hour of driving, lads, if you plan on doing an H licence.
It's
And we had some really bad news yesterday, and I know you probably think I'm taking the piss, but I had an old mate called Tim, and he ran specialist vehicle training, and we started him off in corporate, and he helped us on instructor days. We sold him vehicles. I've known him for years, and do you know what? It's too much hassle, and he's knocked it on the head. So our biggest competitor is no longer doing H licenses. Now, I know many people will be doing a dance, but to be honest, there's so few slots come up. There's room for plenty of people doing H licenses, and it's sad to see people in the same business as you going down the hill, because are we going to be next? I don't think so, because people seem to like the machine, and I'm hoping that a great big monster of a machine that normally pulls ploughs and is murdering itself can cope with just trundling down the road in, you know, nice and easy. Anyway, watch this space, but it all seems to be going good.
What?
2 out of 5 have already passed. One person's on his way, and we can't see any flames coming from behind the bushes where it's all going on.
Amazing.
So there's every chance.
Well, they look pretty clued up and pretty intelligent.
Sorry?
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about them.
Yeah, yeah. Statistically, that means that at this moment we are 40%, and we have still got the possibility of being 100% pass rate.
In our new
Statistically, but then do you believe statistics? Did you know that statistically,
I know what's coming.
9 out of 10 enjoy gang rape? I don't believe statistics. I can see a tractor.
Are we supposed to be inconspicuous and not
Look
film?
at that, baby. Hey,
That's
look at
our
that, look at that, look at that.
tractor.
Sure. And they
Don't
all
distract.
love it.
Don't distract.
They all love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Woohoo!
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to join his convoy. Convoy. We've got ourselves a convoy. But a whole hour of driving. When I did it, it was 3 minutes. Drive it round, turn it round, come back. Oh, that's good enough, mate. Where's the engine? Up the front. You passed. Not like that now. Not like that now.
Do you reckon you'd pass if you drove it?
No, not a chance. I'm far too old and stupid.
That's why you married me, so you didn't look so
How
stupid.
can that do the thumb job? How can that do that? How could I just get confused? Top, bottom. Oh,
Anything
nightmare.
confuses you, pal.
easy confused from Dunstable.
Are you pimping yourself out?
No. Right, let's see if we can see it again.
I'd pay him to take you away.
Convoy! Actually, it's very quiet around here. I don't think we cause a lot of disturbance at all.
Cyrisham?
Yeah.
No.
It's a bit like a kind of one-horse town.
Don't run this dude over.
He
Bloody
could
hell.
be our examiner.
But
That could be Craig.
then run him over.
I think that might be Craig. Yeah, he is. He's a lovely man.
Are we nearly there yet?
Well, we're in Bedford, but finding the last little bit is always tricky when you've only got a sat-nav. But,
Haven't you been here before?
well, yeah, about every 4 years.
Oh.
But I mean, they knock down Bedford and build it every 3.
Yeah.
You really got no idea what. Nothing looks familiar.
Lots of estate agents.
Yeah, lots of closed shops, lots of closed restaurants, lots of, well, everything's closed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got some expensive pictures in the front of that place. Some of them pictures on show, like 400 or 500 grand. Couldn't believe it. Only a thin sheet of glass between them.
Oh, look. There may be trouble ahead. Where they're off to.
Or could they be estate agents?
What?
Well, the pictures look really expensive. Pictures of houses. Very, very expensive pictures. But maybe that's of the house, not of the picture.
I reckon you're a fool.
Right, well, it looks like we've got to do a left at the next one, and then around and a bit right.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of your business, darling. Look at that, look. I'm never going to run out of Swiss Army knives now. You know, I lose them all over the place.
Once every day of the week.
Look at that one. Ulster Constabulary. I bet that could tell some stories, couldn't it?
Probably.
That's nice. No licence required. Well, what do you think of that one? You're not quite sure what that is, are you?
I've got absolutely no clue.
That is a Damascus barreled target rifle. I would say that is Austrian or German. Turn it over, and that is beautifully made. And surprisingly enough, there is no license required. And that hasn't been messed around with or chopped or anything cut. And that will go on our lounge wall, and it'll be one of the very first ones to go on your website. You're in the light there badly. There we go. So you've had a good old rummage. Which are your favourites?
This one,
Okay.
and where's it gone? And this gigantic one.
Ah, the... If you're going to have that really, you want a camel too. And that is pretty beautiful. You see these, but they're normally shaken to bits, and this one isn't. Anyway, the one you've picked is a Sam Smith & Co. Princess Street, London, and it's a muzzle loader.
You're correct.
So basically it's called obsolete caliber. Lovely bit of walnut. Look at that bit of walnut. And that is basically a kind of wild fowling piece, muzzle loader. Looks like a 12-bore shotgun.
How do you get this effect on here?
Well, it used to be horseshoe nails beaten and forged around a steel mandrel.
Wow.
They reckon horseshoe nails were very tough. So yeah, a lot of work goes into one of them. But I mean, nowadays you can still shoot muzzle loaders, but it's hard work, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's hard work.
What about one of these ones? Oh my god. Oh, my fat belly. This one.
Well, that's that Irish constabulary pistol. Yeah, it's a sweetie. Now, what's really sad is that was actually...
Like on the movies.
Yeah. What's really sad is that was actually an obsolete caliber.
What's this?
That's its ramrod for pushing the bullets out.
Right.
But that was an obsolete caliber that didn't need to be deactivated.
Oh, wow.
But saying that, if you're selling it somewhere in Europe, I'm sure it'd have to be deactivated.
How do you get that to go out?
You don't. You push a little thing on the side, you put your bullets in after you fired them, you push that out to push the empty case out.
Right.
Yeah, so that's basically how it works.
Like that on the movies.
Yeah, something like that.
Not like that at all, really, was it?
So, which one would you like above our traditional fireplace? That one. Can you lift it?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of them we had to leave there because they were Section 5 or Section 1 firearms. Yeah, I must admit I do like that. Yeah, that would look good above a traditional fireplace. Offer it up, see what it looks like. You want it round the other way, then the lock shows. This would have been a flint lock. It's only missing a flint, but I tell you what.
Ooh, that goes perfect.
Well, I don't
Stand
know
back
really.
over there.
I think it's more. It might go above. I don't know where it'd go, but I don't think it fits
Maybe
there.
on somebody else's fireplace.
That's a good idea. So basically, this is the beginning. Watch this space. These will all be on the Tanks-alot website pretty soon, amongst many, many more. I think we've got 400. I don't want to get rid of them all because it's our armory and we use it on the Monty days and that and our corporate days. But we have got a lot of swaps, and I think it's time to slim down and have a jolly good swap around.
I can't, I'm pregnant. I can't slim down.
No, but you can take the photos, you can research them. There's a P14, P17, lovely old Tower saddle carbine. Interestingly, a couple of Porsches 410s. Now I reckon one each of them folded at either end of a traditional fireplace would look absolutely lovely. And some of these old hammer guns are nice. Martini Henry action shotgun. Yeah, all sorts really. A bit of everything. A couple of little pistols. But like I say, the good stuff, that's just about to be chopped, which is a bit of a shame. I bet you'd like to do the chopping part of it, wouldn't you? Get into the engineering stuff.
Yeah.
Okie doke, well over and out.